was the Rapture Guardian.
Yeah, so obviously because it's the Rapture, we can go Rapture 2 because that's T8. And the cutoff limit
I'm
is
in the
T9.
T7, I'm dumb. There we go. Yeah, T8.
Yeah.
Rapture 2 Guardian.
So as you can see, 37.5% medium cannon tracking speed. That is going to be a fantastic buff to have. And
yeah, you're definitely going to track.
Plus 5%
I like the shield
shield.
Buffer as well.
Yeah, per level, that's 25% extra shield. And then let's go down to the advanced cruiser command. 37.5% accuracy fall off and minus 30% activation time. So this is going to be a very fast firing cannon ship.
Minotaur always fight fall off, so it's good to have extra fall off so that you do more damage.
Yeah, so I'm
Man, I don't like those two mids, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, no, I'm not worried about the two mids. It's Guardian, so it's gonna for me, unfortunately, they're gonna follow that format that I didn't want to follow. They're going to be very similar in build.
Fit on every ship.
Yeah, they're gonna be very similar in build.
I mean, if you build 25 ships, there's gonna be some that are similar, I guess.
Like every time I build a build, because I love to make defense king, and once you make defense that powerful on any ship, it always influences the way that you can fight in combat. So I always have that brawler capability, but I always have the ability to go range. So that's how I put up my low slots generally. And these ships work in perfectly for me because they're pure brawler. So this is my expertise.
Nice.
Okay, so let's have a look at it. So I got a 3x3 in rigs. It's gonna be slightly different, and since I have 6 lows, it's gonna make a big difference. So cannons, let's go.
Auto cannons or strikes?
I'll go auto.
Never go wrong with autos.
You do go wrong quite a bit with them. You go wrong by choosing them.
So you're gonna probably do a shield repper in your mid?
No, I'm gonna do exactly what I did with the previous one. Throw in a Nosferatu.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
It's not a PvE build, so the Norse is quite efficient to hold up that tank in case someone tries to newt you. And every time they newt you, you're just gonna feed off their cap because they can't knock you lower than that newt's cap need. So you're always gonna be able to recover something from them. So yeah, so my mid will be the shield field and 1 Nosferatu. That's going to be quite a hit to my power grid, but it's going to be quite a bit of an advantage to my cap. Are you there, HAVAK?
I'm here. I was thinking about the engagement, sorry.
Okay, cool. So I have 6 low slots, and that gives me a lot of leeway. So 3 adaptive shield harness I'm gonna take for this one here. 1 shield booster, that gives me 4. I'm gonna throw in a cap battery. I'm not gonna think about running, so what am I gonna put for my last slot? A damage control unit.
Damage is king, strikes again.
I actually have a Moa Guardian on the server, and I was gonna upgrade to a Moa Guardian too, but it was just a little bit too expensive for me to fully fit it out. So this is what I would have fitted it out with. So that makes it so much easier for me.
People have been posting screenshots in our Discord of like Moa Guardians with like 98% resist across the board and stuff.
This Moa Guardian that we just built is 105% resists across the board.
Oh my gosh.
Not Moa, sorry, this Rapture.
More than 100%.
It's not actual resist. It's 105 damage of a certain type. It's not percentage. It's effective EHP points that you're expanding per point on your shield. So if you have 1,000 shield points with 105, so each shield point is worth 105 EHP, and it's across all the different levels of damage that it can take. So that's the effective HP that your ship has.
Oh, okay. I always took it as that's how much damage it resists, so you cut that percentage out of whatever damage they do, and that's what hit you take.
No,
minus
the
speed
shield
and
field.
traversal.
The shield field is the one that takes a percentage, which also had mistranslations when it came to putting smaller ships or bigger ships inside your bubbles.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about the Nightmare blowing up because of a frigate.
I did not.
So just around the drop of the battleships, the Nightmares, someone went and they flew it with a frigate, and they went and they were picking on a station, and the station opened fire on the frigate instead of the Nightmare. And when the frigate took the full DPS, it was greater than its total sum of damage, and it translated over by percentage. Since it was 120% damage that went in, even if it reduced, it was all of the shield. So it took out all of the power and the grid from all of the health of the Nightmare. And they used one shot to kill two ships because of the way those links link the ships together. So there was a weakness in the shield fields.
Yeah, that you don't have to worry about with the armor fields, eh?
Yeah. So now I just have to fit out my weapon rigs. I'm going to go 3 cannon damage rigs for this one.
Okay.
I'm not even going to bother to improve my shield any further. It's very heavy, it's super tanky, and if my one medium can't support me with the amount of extra defense I've given it, I'm not going to survive anyway.
Yeah, with those resists you should be fine.
So in terms of engineering, I'm going to go auxiliary thruster, semiconductor control, and capacitor control circuit, just in case someone decides to nuke me or web me. Not web me, or Norse me.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's exactly where I'd go with the Rapture Guardian. I know it's not as interesting as it should be, but that's all that I can do with it.
I like one of those engineering rigs.
I know. You love when people go 3 auxiliary thrusters at a time.
I mean, one's better than none, I guess.
Yeah. You can see that I'm not worried about speed. I'm not throwing in any
No, you're worried about defense, as you should.
I've got a defense ship which is gonna tank like a crazy thing, so I'd rather just sit there and take the shot to the face and let them get closer.
Prophecy Guardian has also got my favorite, the Serum Prime